phone.
Okay, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Woohoo, we made it through the week. Yes, a short week, but it seemed long at the same time. On this week's episode, we want to talk to you guys about something we've been getting loads of questions about lately. And we've had some special requests to talk about TikTok on today's episode. So we are going to give you our 5 tips for using TikTok for your business. But to start, though, I want to talk about just TikTok in general. I know a few people have mentioned, a few of our audience members have been like, all right, this TikTok thing that my kids are doing, what is it exactly? Can I use it for business? What should I do? So TikTok was created, just a little backstory on it. It was created in China in 2016. It now has over 800 million active users across the globe, which is more than LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, or Snapchat has. So for the short amount of time that this thing has been around, it's grown just in insane ways. And so TikTok, it's 60-second videos, and it's all about entertainment. I feel like there's a lot of different kinds of content on TikTok, but it's all goes back to just entertaining, having fun, and quite honestly, I feel like it's what the world needs right now. With everything that's going on in the world, and I think people are just more and more looking for something lighthearted and easy and pleasant to view, because many of the other social platforms have become so over inundated with negativity and that kind of thing. And so I think it's an escape. Do you kind of feel that way, Kara?
I do. I think it's kind of escape, but it's something to take up time, but also bring back creativity. It can be a great thing for certain businesses, not all businesses, but certain ones, different niches. And not only that, I've seen a lot of families coming together to do them as well. So I think it's also something that kind of brings the different generations together as well, which some people are like, what? No, it has to be only kids, right? No, there are quite a bit of a range. There's quite a bit of a range of people that are on it.
Yeah, I've been seeing all kinds of funny videos lately of like in my generation. I'm an elder millennial. So I've been seeing all these videos of us elder millennials being like, you know what, kids, we're here, so get over it. Because it's mostly Gen Z that's active on this platform. So 41% of the users are between 16 and 24. And so that's a big part of it. And also the majority of the users, about 60%, are female, and 40% are male. And the one interesting fact that I found about TikTok users is, especially when we're considering it from a business perspective, 30% of US TikTok users are from households with an income of over $100,000 a year. So I thought that was really interesting. So if that aligns with the people that you're trying to connect with in your business, you might want to consider jumping on this platform and kind of going down the TikTok rabbit hole, as they say.
Yes. I mean, there are some businesses that, would do better than others. If you have like a product-based business, if you want to show behind the scenes of how you make it, maybe your favorite ones, if you're a makeup, skincare, anything like that, even showing how you get the look. Fashion boutique, I've seen some that have had some real fun with it. A lot of artists are on. I get really deep down in the rabbit hole of artist TikToks because they're just so much fun. If you're a craftsman and you make chairs or tables, show the process. I've seen a lot of other marketing and graphic designers who show the process or give their tips. So maybe you'll see us on there at some point.
Yeah, we'll probably jump on there once like a formal strategy and do a little plotting and planning, of course, because that's what we like to do. But one thing that I find really exciting about TikTok for business is that it has a much higher engagement rate overall than other platforms. So it's got an engagement rate of about 52% on average, which for a user. which is much higher than any other platform, and even higher than Instagram, which is probably the most engagement-based profile or platform out there. The average user spends about 52 minutes a day scrolling through and watching TikToks, which
more than that.
Which still is a little bit less. Instagram, that's 1 minute less than the average Instagram user, and it's about 6 minutes less than the average Facebook user logs in per day. But it's still a pretty good chunk of time when you're considering that those videos are only 60 seconds a piece. So it's a lot of videos to be watching. But it's really fun.
I don't want to admit how much time I've spent in a row.
Yeah, let's not go there. But we have 5 tips for using TikTok for your business. And so we'll share those with you. Throw your questions in the comments below. We'll be happy to answer them on the spot. We're having issues playing this video. Hold on. Are we still going on our page here?
I still see it in the corner. Let me look on.
It's just Live Producer is having issues. So, all right. So tip number 1 is if you're going to use TikTok for your business, you need a pro account. So it's just like Instagram where you initially set up your account as a personal profile, and then you go into the settings and you convert it to a pro account. Those are free. You can convert it for free. And what that gives you is analytics and data. And you know how much we nerd out on our social data. So you can use that to your benefit. I'm going to take number 2, Kara.
Yeah, so you can use your analytics to determine what resonates. TikTok Pro accounts give you access to analytics about your content and your followers. You can even see what videos your followers are watching, which is great because you can see, what works and what doesn't, what people are saving and favoriting and what they're actually watching versus are they scrolling past you, which saves you time. You're not wasting time creating content, which does take a lot of time, that doesn't resonate.
Yeah, so speaking of taking time to create content, one of Kara's tips that she has for you, that she shared with me that I thought was just brilliant, is to record snippets of your videos throughout your day, throughout your week, collect them, and then go and mash them up together and put them in TikTok. So, oh my, Alexa is talking to me. She thought I said something about hash browns.
My Alexa doing it.
So,
pardon the Alexa interruption.
Right, so record.
Oh my God.
And then use that and brainstorm from that point, because we see a lot of people that, you might be spinning your wheels on how am I going to, I have this idea, how am I going to make it happen? And being able to cram that into 60 seconds, it's kind of easier to work backwards with this platform and to start with tons of content and be like, oh, how can I mix this up and create from here?
I find with video, that's one of my easier ways to do it. It's great because, then if you're like, oh, I would love to get a video of me, I don't know why, but making a chair. Okay. But instead of going, okay, I'm going to take a video of this, and then you work in the project, and then I'm going to do this. If you just take a continuous video, you prop up your phone on books, or you get a little tripod or a ring light, which we always highly suggest. But if you just do a continuous video, if you look back at our Fri Yays, you can see some of the different video apps that we recommend for editing, as well as you can put them into TikTok. And then there you go. You've saved your brain some power. You saved some time. It will take some time to edit the video down, of course, but it's just a lot easier of a process. And as you work and the more you put on the app, then if you want to take videos in the moment, then you do that. But
Right.
it's a great way to start is starting backwards for the newbies.
Yep. And one thing that's great about it too is that there's a bunch of features and editing capabilities, and you can add effects and sounds, even voiceovers, text, stickers, filters, all kinds of fun stuff within the TikTok platform. So you don't necessarily, if you create a video, you don't necessarily have to go and edit it elsewhere. You can just upload it and kind of play with it within TikTok.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. And so, Kara, take number 4.
So you can use TikTok challenges to get more exposure. There's different challenges that are up on TikTok, and they are a subset of meme culture, time using video. You can also, there's different ones, like there's different dances, there's different effects that come on and pop on that you can do different challenges. It's a great way to appeal to the Gen Z or younger millennials, and great way to focus on your brand, to start a challenge or participate in other challenges. There is a mirroring partnering screen, so someone can take your video and then put themselves doing it, and then it shows both screens. So therefore you get further exposure, which is always fantastic.
Yeah, that's called a duet. So you can select that at the end when you're getting ready to publish your TikTok. You can say if you want to allow other people to use your video in theirs, which is good all around. Definitely for exposure. Another way to kind of gain exposure with TikTok is to use relevant hashtags. So this is tip number 5, to use relevant trending hashtags for discoverability. While it's not based on that, discoverability is not based on hashtags within TikTok, it sure as heck helps. So it's actually based off of AI, is how they feed everyone the videos that are popping up in front of them. But you'll see all kinds of hashtags, and challenges will have them. I wouldn't go crazy with your hashtags. I would not.
I mean, like 2, maybe 5 max.
Yeah, 5 absolute max is a good you'll probably see when you first get on there and be scratching your head at a couple of hashtags that are really popular. And that's hashtag for you and hashtag for you page.
And hashtag
FYP. So those are popular hashtags that people use to try and get on the main TikTok feed. That's why you'll see those everywhere, because everyone's trying to get in that main feed and blow up and get 60 million views or something crazy. So those are our TikTok tips. That was a mouthful, but we hope that that's useful for those of you who are getting started with TikTok and really trying to explore how you're going to use this for your business. Those are the key points to start with, and just dig in, play with it. Like, if you want to, just make it work. Try it for a month, see what happens. Try it for 3 months, test it out. And one last thing of why it's really awesome for especially smaller businesses to use is because profiles with less than 1,000 followers average about 145% engagement rates.
Yeah.
You're not going to find that on any other platform.
And another thing that's great about it is that it's so easy to push the content from TikTok over to your Instagram. You can put it in stories, you can make it into a post, and make sure you hashtag TikTok, because a lot of times people will look for TikToks on Instagram as well.
Yeah, and it's easy to even push it to a text, or just if you're still using Snapchat. I don't know, people are still using Snapchat, but you can use it in there as well. You can push content to there as well if you want. So TikTok is really fun. Keep it light, fun, entertaining, or just fascinating. So, you'll find a little bit of everything in there, from things that are funny to TikToks that are cringeworthy, to TikToks that are just straight up fascinating. So have fun with it. Throw us your questions. We're more than happy to help. And get to creating. And we'll see you next week.